Members of the Goodwill Education Initiative Board of Directors, friends, family, I'd like to welcome you all to our very first Excel Center graduation. One little group. And so now, at this time, would you please stand as the Excel Center class of 2011-12 enters for their graduation ceremony. This ceremony honors the 31 students who have completed their journey to graduation. Some of those journeys took a little detour along the way, some a little bit of time, some a little bit longer, but the destination, this, remained fixed in their heads and probably most importantly, fixed in their heart. Every student here tonight has a unique story. You're going to hear a few of those tonight. You'll also hear as they walk across the stage the unique path that each one of them is taking once they leave us. I'd like to take a little moment to recognize some elements that they all share together. Seated behind me up here on the stage is our staff and some of our board members. And without them, this doesn't happen. Our board, when we went to them a couple of years ago and said, hey, we have this idea, they quickly grasped what this would mean and stepped up and said, absolutely yes, go do this thing. Tonight is the first step towards repaying their faith. So to our board members, thank you very much. Our staff, simply put, is amazing. They come from a variety of backgrounds. They all share, no matter what their position, a love of teaching. They've come together quickly. Some have been here since the beginning. Some just came this year. But they've learned from each other and from our students. And I will tell you that our students are not exactly shy about letting us know when we can improve. Every single day. Our staff's dedication to their students, I think, is unmatched. And when I walk through the building, I'm in awe of the work they do every single day. To our staff, thank you very much. I also want to recognize those of you here tonight to support your graduate. Your dedication to them and to their quest for a diploma is a major factor in their being here tonight. So thank you to all of you, all the support people out there tonight, for being here tonight and helping them through their important milestone. Thank you. Finally, when I hear our students speak about the Excel Center, different events, and we do that quite a bit, and again, they're great about coming and speaking, they invariably talk about the sense of family within the school and how much the staff motivates and encourages them. Standing here tonight looking at this class, I will tell you that our motivation and encouragement is nothing compared to the inspiration they give to us every single day through their drive, their determination to complete their high school education. To the graduates, great job. Thank you. You know, they came when it was hot. They came when it was cold. They came when it rained, when it snowed. They came when it was crowded. Those of you at Michigan Street know what I'm talking about. They came through hardship and their own personal turmoil. and they learned, and they studied, and they achieved. And again, thank you. We're going to get on the sermon. There's going to be lots of clapping tonight, but I just wanted to finish this with a big thank you. Can't wait for the rest of this ceremony. Graduates, thank you. Great job. So now, I'm to introduce our first student speaker. When Jameson Brewer enrolled as a student at the Excel Center in September 2010, he needed 20 credits to earn his high school diploma. He quickly became one of our shining stars by demonstrating his academic strengths in a very historic way. He was the first Excel Center student to earn a math credit. And for those of you that have been out of school for a while and have been away from math, that's a big deal. Jameson earned 10 dual credit enrollment credits through Ivy Tech. He worked with his life coach and his instructors to design a schedule that would allow him to earn the remaining 10 credits in about 3 months. Jameson actually completed his graduation requirements on June 18, 2011, and is currently enrolled full-time in his second semester at Marion University. He also works at the Excel Center, tutoring students and serving as a mentor and as an outstanding role model. Jameson, we recognize your hard work, your determination, and your accomplishments. We're proud of you, and we're delighted you are now a member, in many ways, of our Excel Center family. Please welcome Jameson Brewer.
So a lot of times, people ask, why do you do that? Or how do you do that? And a lot of times I answer, because I'm me. There was a time where I did do things because other people did it, but that's part of the reason why I dropped out of school in the first place. A lot of people in my life, they were dropouts themselves. But the most important people stressed to me the fact that life is hard for a dropout, but I had to learn that the hard way. But I was blessed with another chance with the Excel Center. I was headed in the wrong direction, so they really saved me. I really gave up on school because I moved around a lot, so I felt disconnected and just sort of quit. But soon I learned that that's not who I really was. I searched hard to find GED classes, but I found the Excel Center instead, and that made all of the difference. I can honestly say I wouldn't be where I am today without the Excel Center by my side. There was a time when I wanted to quit the Excel Center, but the staff made sure that wasn't going to happen. I got so many threatening phone calls from Miss Jordan, Miss Brennan, and Miss Shelley. They stayed on until. But I'm thankful for that though, because they didn't give me the tools not only to succeed in college, but to succeed in life as well. A year ago, I was a dropout seeking a diploma, and today, I'm a graduate seeking a degree. I now attend Marion University with a 3.1 grade point average. But 2 years ago, I wasn't even thinking about school. They say the mind is a terrible thing to waste, and it must be true because everybody say it. I'm just thankful for the family that I have. Not only my blood relatives, but my Excel Center family as well. Not everybody comes from the same background, nor do we all experience life in the same ways. So that's really what makes everybody unique. So basically what I'm trying to get at here is just be yourself. Don't shoot for well enough, shoot for the best you can be. Find your idol, because in my opinion, an idol is not someone that you look up to, it's somebody you look to be better than. And never give up, no matter what obstacles life throws. So Mr. Best, Mr. McClellan, Mayor Ballard, Ms. Delgado, and the school board members, Excel Center faculty and staff, family members, friends, and guests, it is my pleasure to present to you the 2011-2012 class of the Excel Center.
Thank you, Jameson. Marion University is fortunate to have you, and We know you're going to represent us well and are representing us well. Now I'd like to introduce a person whose guidance, counsel, and vision have helped make the Excel Center possible. Through his work in Indianapolis over the years, and there have been a few of those, although it's not quite as many as what he would lead you to believe. The roads were paved when he got here. He has built an organization that's dedicated to helping people help themselves. And that's what the Excel Center is all about. Only with the backing and support of Jim and his leadership team was it possible to create this school. Please join me in welcoming Jim McClellan, President and CEO of Goodwill.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate those nice words. And the first thing I want to say is life just isn't fair. Because if it was, I wouldn't have to follow Jameson. You're a tough act to follow, man, I'll tell you. But I'm proud of you and what you've done. Well, you're just tough to follow, but I'll do my best. I also want to add my word of welcome to all those who are here tonight, and especially to thank the GEI Board of Directors. This is a tremendous group of smart, dedicated, caring people who, in my opinion, function as a model. They could be a model for school boards all over this country. They are terrific. Now, we started the Excel Center to provide a different kind of opportunity. A realistic opportunity for young people and adults who, for whatever reason, left high school without a diploma, know they need a diploma, want a diploma, and are willing to work to earn a diploma. You graduates have done that. You seized the opportunity, you did the work, and in a few minutes you're going to have that diploma. So congratulations. Now, you've all been pioneers here with us. You're the first graduates of the first school of its kind, not only in this city, but as far as we can tell, in this entire country. And the Excel Center has generated enormous interest. Again, not just in this city, although it certainly has here, but throughout Indiana and even in other states. In fact, at their request, we are now working with the Goodwill Industries organization in Nashville, Tennessee, to help them apply for a charter so they can develop an Excel Center in that city. So this is spreading far and wide and fairly quickly. Your success at the Excel Center is more evidence that this school, with its unique structure and supports, its terrific staff, can benefit not only students such as you who have taken advantage of the opportunity, but the families of our students, especially the children, and even the entire community, which, because of the work all of you have done and the work that current and future students will do, the community as a whole will have a better educated, more highly skilled workforce and a stronger economy that typically results from having a more highly educated workforce. So, I congratulate you. I thank you for the work you have done. I thank you for the example that you are setting for others. And I thank all of those who have supported you in this journey, family, friends, certainly the teachers, the staff of the Excel Center and Goodwill Education Initiatives. We're proud of all of you. We wish you much success in the years ahead. Thanks.
If there's any guests outside the doors that want to come in, you want to let them in through the doors. Now I get to introduce our second student speaker. Travis Lamneck was one of the very first students to enroll at the Excel Center in September of 2010. Early on, he demonstrated outstanding academic potential as he was our first student to take 2 college courses at once. Not only did he earn A's in both of those courses, but he impressed his computer applications instructor so much that instructor was interested in bringing Travis on as an intern. Travis is graduating today with 18 college credits already completed. It does not take many conversations with him to recognize that he is extremely bright, witty, and also has a savvy business sense. He's also learned the fine art of balancing his education with the busy demands of work, as he worked long hours at a golf course throughout much of his time as a student at the Excel Center. Travis, your energy, your commitment to getting the job done, and the positive attitude have set you apart as a leader already. We look forward to seeing the great things that you'll accomplish. Congratulations, we're proud of you. And now let me introduce Travis Laminack.
There are many reasons that can lead to a person dropping out of high school. Every student up here today has their own story telling what life was like before and after they made the decision to end their high school career. When I think back to the last few moments, my calculus teacher senior year pops into mind. Prom started the second week of school when she introduced her teaching method. She would hand us a packet on Monday and say, "This is what we're doing for the week." She'd hand us the packet stapled, and she wouldn't do anything on the board. She'd hand us the packet and say, "You know what, here you go, do the work, this is what we're doing for the week." Well, that's not how I learn. I'm a hands-on learner. Seeing practice problems on the board is how I learn. Seeing a problem being solved step by step allows me to take it in and adjust it to make it how I am. Yet she wouldn't do any problems on the board, and because the instructions were in the packet, we should ask our neighbors to help us if we needed any help. We couldn't actually go up to her and ask. But there was no talking in the class, and we couldn't actually ask any questions. I quickly fell behind and started failing the class. After a few weeks, I actually received a letter in the mail from Miss Bonds, the math teacher. Not knowing what the letter was, I opened it. It was a letter to my parents explaining why I was failing her class. The letter went on to tell my parents that I was a bad student in an advanced math class that I couldn't handle. The letter went on to tell her all my faults that I had and wouldn't be able to exceed. I began to wonder, is this really what teachers think about me? I started to drift away from school. Just started off being late and then not coming at all. And no teacher, no students, no one ever asked, "Hey, is anything all right?" when I would be there. So I figured with a steady job, I would drop out and get a GED. I told family members that I would get my GED and start college once I passed the test, but before I knew it, a year had passed and I hadn't even signed up for the test and had no intentions. I had a job and was making money and was able to support myself. Then I got a call from my Uncle Keith and Aunt Cindy telling me about a program Goodwill was about to start called the Excel Center. At first I listened, but still didn't have any desire to attend school. I had been there, done that, and it didn't work the first time. They explained that the program would allow me to get my high school diploma at my own pace and on my own timeline. It took a while, but I decided things weren't going anywhere and a college education is needed to exceed in this day and age. With support from my family, I packed up and moved to Indianapolis in March of 2010 and waited for the Excel Center to start accepting applications. I was accepted and started in the first inaugural class. Being in the inaugural class, there was bound to be a few glitches in the program, and things got off to a really slow start. Things were so slow, we actually didn't even have computers to do work on, and there was really no work for us to actually do. Then the netbooks came in, and things switched gears. Teachers loaded up assignments, and things really started moving. When college courses were first mentioned, I was thrilled. This would give me an opportunity to prove to myself that I was able to perform at a college level. After taking Ivy Tech's placement test, Ms. Shelley and I signed up for 2 classes, CNIS 101 and English 111. At the end of the semester, I had received an A in both of the classes, and now I was ready. I wanted more. Ms. Shelley and I sat down once again and came up with a plan. We signed up for 1 summer course and 3 courses the next semester. I now have 18 college credits with a 3.5 GPA at no cost. for Goodwill and the Excel Center to pay for more college, I would. The Excel Center is nothing like high school. Every teacher knows your name and everyone says hi. Every school has a few good teachers that you can remember, but the Excel Center took a step beyond. They built their entire staff with people who want to help and want to be there and most of all care. With every complication, the Excel Center has come through. The processes are not perfect, but the staff is continually looking for ways to improve. With that type of attitude, anything is possible. The Excel Center did not only teach me about school, but about life. I had the ability to learn about Goodwill's organization and the effort that was put forward to put people in a better life. I had never put much thought what happens to the items donated once they go to Goodwill. To learn that by donating your unwanted items to Goodwill's locations, you give the retail stores product that in turn leads to programs that benefit the community. I can't just thank the staff at the Excel Center. They were great, but I can't just give it all to them. I have to thank the entire Goodwill organization. From the people that sort the donations at the stores to the people that filled out the grant applications that funded the Excel Center. Not one person made this happen. It was a group effort, and every one of the students would not be standing here today if it wasn't for the hard work that went into making the Excel Center. There's one thing I would like everyone up here today is to take away from this experience. We were offered a second chance to do things right, and an opportunity that not everyone is given. No one can take away from what we earned. Not only did we drop out, but we came back as adults and faced a whole new set of obstacles and challenges. We made it through. We have been given a second chance and we beat the odds. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. The first step towards a better future use this experience to its fullest advantages. We earned it. I know I sure am.
Thanks, Travis. And again, just to see the journey and the progress has been amazing. Congratulations. It's now my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for tonight. It was through his initiative and encouragement that the original question was asked of us. Is there anything that we can do to help those individuals who've left the education system? That question led to us starting thinking about the Excel Center. His support, along with the excellent staff and the Office of Education Innovation, helped us to get the approvals necessary to bring the school to life. Recently elected to a second term as mayor of the city of Indianapolis, he is a tireless advocate for education, and in particular, for creating opportunities for those who just need something different. Please welcome our keynote speaker for this evening, the Mayor of Indianapolis, the Honorable Greg Bauer.
Well, thank you. Winnie and I are deeply honored to be here tonight to mark this incredible journey from receiving those diplomas. I must tell you that two stories from Jameson and Travis is pretty dramatic, very dramatic, and I think they speak to what the school is all about. But I do want to congratulate you tonight. It's unbelievable. I mean, this is a moment that I can tell you, I know these men, good men, good women, look at the staff, and they are truly touched. They are truly touched with what's going on. So you have really accomplished something very, very special. So I'm glad you're here tonight. You have proven to yourself and to so many others that almost anything is possible. When other people were telling you otherwise. I just had a recent conversation in the last couple of days with talking about obstacles. And there are obstacles in the way. And they're happening today in high schools. And you have to overcome those in some way. If not, you go down the path. But the Excel Center, because of the work, Jim McClellan, the Goodwill Education Initiatives Board, all the staff, all the administration, you cannot thank them enough for their contribution to success. We also need to thank the families who've done so much work and supported you along the way. I think you probably know this by now, but this is something I always like to tell graduates and people who receive something at the end of a journey. Nobody gets there alone. Absolutely nobody. You've done the job. You've done the hard work. But it took a lot of work from other people. And I appreciate the fact that Jameson and Travis have recognized tremendous work by so many other people. But family is so important. The support at home, the support of friends and peers is so special also. So I want to congratulate you, and I want to thank you for what you've done. It does make a difference in the city of Indianapolis that you have that high school diploma. It makes a difference. It makes our city look better. It makes our workforce better. In fact, I have seen most of your plans for the future. And what you want to do is very special. You probably couldn't have done that 2 years ago. None of you. But now you can. So you're making a difference here in the city of Indianapolis. And I want you to know that. It's important that you know that. You made that commitment to move your lives forward in a way that will bring you immeasurable benefit, but you also are helping those around you. So your achievement, your determination means so much to so many people. And you need to remember that the next time you have a challenge in your life. But I suggest you already have had challenges in your life, or else you would not have been going to the Excel Center. You've had obstacles to overcome. And I always tell people, life happens. It's how you react to it that really matters. That's what really matters. You chose wisely. You now obtain that degree. You've overcome those obstacles. And so many people are so proud of you. The family that's here tonight, I'm sure they'll tell you this. But you made them so proud by overcoming an obstacle, frankly, that most people do not overcome. Once they drop out, they drop out. The statistics are not good if you just stay as a high school dropout. What happens is not good. But you've overcome all of them. Your future plans, the college credits already, those of you who are going on to culinary school, and I saw that there too, so much of that is going to make a tremendous difference in our society. And I want you to understand, we get that. We at the city, as an administration, as an Office of Education and Innovation, and Beth Bray is here representing them here tonight, we understand that completely. So you've done this, you can, and you will persevere. And I know that there are great things in your future because of what you've been able to accomplish so far. There's one other thing that I'm going to ask you to do tonight. Whether you like it or not, you are now the face of the Excel Center. And you have peers who you can tell there's a different path. You can get them going down the right path. I wish that you would do that. Now your actions, believe it or not, you always represent something. And you now represent the Excel Center. And so people will be looking toward you. So please understand that also. The more people you can bring alongside to get that high school diploma, to go on to college credits, to go into additional schooling, it's going to be so important. Not just for our society, but for those individuals also. And you have that opportunity to make a difference. I was talking to somebody today who was doing a documentary on some kids actually from Tech High School. I was doing it just this morning. I was telling them that I've been fortunate in my life because I'm kind of old right now, so I've done a lot of things in my life. But it's refreshing. It's heartwarming to have somebody come back to you 10 or 15 years later, and they tell you, what you said, what you did 10 or 15 years ago made a difference in my life. And the funny thing is, you usually don't remember what that is, but they remember. They remember. And your peers will remember what you tell them as a result of your actions at the Excel Center. You can make a difference in their lives. And so 10 or 15 years later, they will come back to you and say, thank you for telling me about that. The future, we all don't know what that's going to look like. But I will tell you, the high school diploma is the absolute minimum, and most people would tell you that future post-secondary education is going to be a must, just to move into the middle class. So you made the right step there. Bring others along with you. Done the right thing. You got great support, but make sure sometime tonight you thank everybody. After you thank everybody, you take a moment for yourself and go pat yourself on the back. You did a great job.
Before we move on to our final student speaker, I'd like to take just a second. We have a couple of members of our student body who are moving on to become members and serve in one of the branches of the United States military. Would they please rise so we can thank them for their service? Thank you. Our final student speaker tonight is Marcus Flournoy, and he enrolled in the Excel Center in September of 2011, needing only 3 credits to graduate. He worked closely with his coach, Alexis, and put together a plan to reach his goal of becoming a high school graduate within just a few short months. During his time at the Excel Center, Marcus distinguished himself by demonstrating an outstanding work ethic. His coach describes him as very calm, respectable, and one who, and she put this in capital letters, does not give up. Congratulations, Marcus, as you leave the ranks of the Excel Center and follow your dream of joining the ranks of the United States Navy. We salute you. Marcus Flournoy, please.
Good evening. Good evening. For this day, my mother gave me a card. On that card, it said, "What is success? Success is setting goals, but not in concrete. Success is staying focused, but turning aside to help someone. To follow a plan, but remain flexible. Willing to move ahead, but not so fast so you don't stop and smell flowers. Taking a bow, but applying those who have part in your success." 8 years ago, I took a wrong turn in life, and it seemed as though the Lord took everything from me and reset me on my back, leaving me with only a bag of clothes and a truck to ride in. Everyone has their breaking points, their limits, and their ground zeros. Evidently, this was mine. I hit rock bottom and had no choice but to go up. I didn't want to give up until my family sent me homeless. I realized I made things 10 times harder for me just because I didn't finish high school. But then I came across the meaning of hustle. I figured I didn't need a GED or a high school diploma. I made my own money, my own schedule, and chose what I did. I started to outgrow my surroundings. It was street smarts that made my brain want to be warm. It was music that made me want to see the future. I got rid of quite a bit of drama in my life and allowed me to think straight. I did more than just sell weed or steal on the other guys on the block. That route never lasted. The new passion for cars and homes allowed me to see that I had a gift with my hands and my mind. Over the years, I noticed a large amount of veterans in my life. Right away, I created the life that I wanted, a life that takes place past age 40, a life at the house, a car, and the ability to travel. To do that the best foolproof way would require me to join the service. My first choice was to get a GED, the very minimum to get in. Evidently, the Lord had different plans for me. The same day I went to go get information for a GED was the same day I found the Excel Center. I was told by my future counselor that a high school diploma would take me further. I didn't do anything at first, but something inside of me changed. I didn't have anything to lose. I signed up. The day I saw the light, I wanted to prove myself that I could do this. I made an effort to come to school every day. Like you guys heard, I gave 110%. By giving school all I had, it made schoolwork very easy. Walking by faith and not by sight took a lot of dedication. I had to stay listening to music. I had to keep my mind straight and stay focused. And even though I'm not sure where this path goes, I would like to thank all the teachers and staff for the desire to see me succeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcus. Now finally, I'm going to get out of the way. And I'm going to turn the podium over to the person who's going to get us to what we all came here for tonight. When we started talking about a school for people who were coming back to education, we needed to talk to experts who work with adults who could help us plan how to do this. There was one name that kept coming up as that person we should go talk to. After we got into the first year, we decided, yeah, it's time to do more than talk. Let's bring her into the family. We haven't looked back since, and her presence and energy level have us poised to do great things. Please welcome to the podium the Managing Director of the Excel Center, Betsy Delgado, who will take us through the center.
Thanks, Scott. Good evening, everyone. I have to tell you something, and I've only said this one time before. I have the best job in the whole wide world. And they have the second best job in the whole world. Well, you've been patient. And I know you're all really excited. So now let's get to the moment we've all been waiting for. Members of the school board, staff, family, and friends, as the Executive Director of the Excel Center, I hereby declare that the members of the class of 2011-2012 have met the goals of their individual learning plans and the exacting academic requirements of the state of Indiana and Goodwill education initiatives. Yes, they have. They are thus entitled to receive a diploma from the Excel Center. This is an exciting time for everyone, and we welcome your respectful applause for your graduate. We only ask that you keep your recognition brief and courteous so that each graduate's achievements can be recognized. Thank you. I would now like to ask Board President C. Perry Griffith, Jim McClelland, Scott Bess, Mayor Greg Ballard, Michigan Street Director Robert Moses, and Decatur Director Clete Ladd to stand and join me in the diploma presentation. If you just stand right where you are, please. I want to let you know we have 16 staff members presenting diplomas this evening. We ask the graduates to choose the staff member who greatly, or most greatly, influenced their success at the Excel Center. And they chose these 16. I have to tell you, this just warms my heart. It just tells you the spirit of this place. There is nobody that works at the Excel Center that won't help. Nobody. And you can ask anybody and they'll tell you that. So I'm very proud of all my staff, and I'm particularly proud of those 16. They will be giving each graduate their diploma this evening. So, I will now call up the diploma presenters, followed by the names of the individual graduates. I will also describe any accomplishments they have achieved and their future goals. So, would College Transition Counselor Shelley Ashley please step forward to meet her graduate, Travis Laminette. Can I have the first row stand, please? Travis Laminette. Travis is receiving his Core 40 diploma this evening. He is cum laude. He has earned 18 college credits while studying at the Excel Center. He plans to attend Purdue University to pursue a bachelor's degree. Would English teacher Latoya Black please step forward to meet her graduates? Trinitra R. Tipton. Her Core 40 diploma this evening, and she plans to pursue a license in cosmetology. Well done. Shelby Renee Winters. Shelby is going to receive her Core 40 diploma this evening, and she plans to pursue an associate degree in nursing. Teacher Nayoka Clark, please step forward to meet her graduate. Dashe Renee Allen. Dashe is getting her general diploma. She will be pursuing an early childhood development associate through Ivy Tech Community College. Would math instructor Erica Haskins please step forward to meet her graduates? Samantha M. Gossett. Samantha is receiving her Core 40 diploma. She is cum laude. She plans to enroll in IUPUI to pursue a degree in stage design. Jennifer Marie Skinner. Jennifer is receiving her Core 40 diploma. She currently is enrolled at Ivy Tech Community College, where she is pursuing an associate degree in nursing. Would math instructor Brendan Humphrey please step forward to meet her graduates? Jameson Carl Benford. Jameson is going to receive his general diploma this evening, and he plans to enlist in the United States Army. Shawnita Howard. Shanita, you still need to get those glasses. Shanita is getting her general diploma, and she plans to pursue a certification in pharmacy technology. Yeah! Would lead teacher Shatoya Jordan please step forward to meet her graduates? Dartez Lamont Bellamy. Cortez is receiving his general diploma, and he plans to pursue a degree in culinary arts. Brandon J. Thompson. Brandon is going to receive his Core 40 diploma this evening. He has already earned an electronic systems technician certification through Ivy Tech and is pursuing a career in that field. Will the second row please stand? With Special Projects Coordinator Michelle Kiger, please step forward to meet her. Janita Jordan. Janita is getting her general diploma this evening, and she plans to pursue an associate degree in information technology and a bachelor's in journalism at Ivy Tech Community College. Would Decatur Excel Center Director Cleet Ladd please come forward with his graduates? Jelani J. B. We have to acknowledge the proud mother standing back here. Received his Core 40 diploma. He completed the logistics readiness certificate with us, and he plans to pursue a bachelor's degree. Trenton Carter.
Way to go, Trent!
Receiving his Core 40 diploma, and we think he's planning to go ahead and pursue an associate degree just for fun. Would Special Education Coordinator Carly McDonald please step forward to meet her graduates? Abby Louise Debo. Abby is receiving her Core 40 diploma. She has earned 3 college credits while studying at the Excel Center, and she plans to pursue a bachelor degree at IUPUI. Nathan L. Kania. Getting his Core 40 diploma with us this evening, and he plans to pursue a bachelor's degree at IUPUI. Would lead teacher Scott McClellan please step forward to meet his graduate? Keith Allen Sharp. Keith is receiving his Core 40 diploma, and he plans to earn a CDL license. Would life coach and incentive coordinator Kalila Palmer please step forward with her graduate? Octavia L. Cole. best things of the night. Did you notice? Octavia L. Bailey is getting her 440 diploma. She's cum laude, and she plans to pursue a Bachelor of Social Work at IUPUI. Jameson Craig Will. Jameson is getting his 440 diploma. He earned 26 college credits while studying at the Excel Center, and he is currently attending Marian University pursuing a bachelor degree in sports psychology. Kenyatta Michelle Jones. Kenyatta is getting her Core 40 diploma, and she plans to attend Ivy Tech to become a licensed practical nurse. Zachary Joseph Rusher. Zach is receiving his general diploma. He plans to complete an electrician's apprenticeship. Would life coach Tyler Stewart please step forward to meet his graduates? Raymond G. Johnson. Raymond is receiving his Core 40 diploma, and he completed electronic systems technician training and plans to pursue an associate degree in that field. Coach Alexis Waters, please step forward to meet her graduate. Marcus Allen Florida. Diploma, and he plans to enlist in the United States Navy. Would life coach, let me catch that, he's already, look, he's going on already. Would life coach Will Watson please step forward to meet his graduate? Charles Ray Clever. Charles is receiving his Core 40 diploma and plans to pursue a degree in culinary arts. Would teacher Joe White please step forward to meet his graduates? Shaniqua Monique. And she plans to pursue a child development associate at Ivy Tech Community College. Vic L. King. Vic is getting his general diploma, and he currently is employed full-time at the Goodwill Shadeland outlet. Adam Joseph Baker Lee. Adam is getting his Core 40 diploma. He is cum laude. and he earned his electronic systems technician certification through Ivy Tech and is pursuing a career in that field. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2011-2012. So there's a couple things we need to do before we conclude the ceremony. Can I have Jameson, Marcus, and Travis come forward for me, please? Can I also have Miss Kalila, Miss Robin, Miss Marquisha, Miss Michelle, and Miss Shelley come forward? You know, we don't just throw this together. It takes a lot of work. It takes an awful lot of work. And we want to thank our graduation committee, and we want to thank these women in particular. They have worked very, very hard to give us this evening, and we are always, always grateful for their hard work. So our three gentlemen are getting a treat for them to come out and give to them. Thank you all very, very much. We greatly appreciate it. Second thing I need to talk to you about is after the ceremony, we're going to have a little party. So please stay after and join your graduates for some cake and some punch in the lobby. Finally, can I have Miss Denise and Miss Jenny please join me up on stage? I want to give you a little explanation. Miss Denise and Miss Jenny are the heart and soul of the Excel Center. Heart, soul, I'm not sure which one. But what they do is whenever there is a momentous event in the Excel Center, they ring a bell. So if someone's earned a credit, we ring the bell. If someone's graduated, we ring the bell. If somebody's got a certification, we ring the bell. So tonight, we're going to celebrate with ringing the bell. So they're going to stay up here with me this evening, okay? All right, with the class of 2011-2012, please stand. Upon my recommendation as your executive director, and on behalf of the other directors and staff of the Excel Centers, and the board of directors of Goodwill Education Initiatives, by the powers vested in me by the Goodwill Education Initiatives Board, the Excel Center community in the state of Indiana, I now pronounce you graduates of the Excel Center. Yeah.